Hey everyone, let's talk about something incredibly urgent and heartbreaking. Libya, a country often in the news, but not always for the right reasons. Today, I'll explain why Libya is considered the most dangerous place for migrants. Imagine fleeing your home, risking everything for a glimmer of hope, only to be met with extreme violence and abuse. Migrants in Libya face widespread violence: abductions, sexual assault, extortion, trafficking, beatings, and even torture. These horrors happen both inside and outside of detention centers. Heartbreaking, isn't it? Now, picture living conditions so dire they make you question human decency. Migrants live in overcrowded, unsanitary, and dangerous places like shared rooms, abandoned sheds, and construction sites. This makes them extremely vulnerable to diseases, and if you think healthcare is a way out, think again. Migrants in Libya have limited access to healthcare, partly because of their legal status and the fragile Libyan healthcare system. Delayed care leads to high mortality rates, especially for diseases like tuberculosis. In 2024, over 250 terabytes cases were treated by Doctors Without Borders, but 16 people still died due to delayed treatment. Shocking. But it doesn't end there. Migrants are trapped in an economic model run by militias, often with the complicity of the European Union. These militias extort money from migrants for passage, release, and the promise of continuing their journey. They're constantly at risk from these criminal networks. Libya's political instability makes things even worse. The country is divided between rival administrations, and non-state armed groups pose ongoing security threats. The 2020 ceasefire agreement is only partially implemented, leaving peace and stability out of reach. Human rights violations are rampant. Arbitrary arrests, enforced disappearances, torture, inhumane treatment, and deaths in custody are common. Imagine mass graves containing the bodies of migrants. In February 2025, 93 bodies were exhumed from Jakarta and Al-Kufra alone. It's a chilling reminder of the extreme dangers these people face. In 2024, approximately 787,000 migrants and refugees were present in Libya. Organizations like Doctors Without Borders are providing medical care and working to establish safe and legal evacuation pathways. Since 2021, over 700 people have been evacuated to Italy. And let's not forget the personal stories, like Ahmed, a Sudanese boy who was severely beaten, and Nelson, a Cameroonian man who lost his family in a shipwreck. These stories put a human face on the crisis and remind us of the real people behind the statistics. The UN mission in Libya is working on resolving political divisions and supporting humanitarian efforts. But the road to recovery is long and uncertain. So what can we do? Raise awareness, support humanitarian organizations, and advocate for policy changes. Because no one should have to endure such horrors. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay informed, stay compassionate. Until next time.